Welcome back. We're talking about difference quotients today. This is in section 1.8, but it's actually covered a little bit earlier in the book, but I thought we needed to have more practice with functions to work with it. Now this is used in calculus to calculate the slope of the secant line to a curve. So that's something you'll be seeing a lot, and it's all about substitution. So we're using this function f of x plus h minus f of x over h. That's the difference quotient. Now in this problem, f of x is x squared minus 4x. So what we're going to do is we're going to have f of x plus 4. So it's going to be, instead of x squared, it's going to be x plus h squared minus 4. And instead of x, we're going to substitute the x plus h plus 7. And then we're subtracting f of x. Remember, grouping symbols. We're subtracting the whole thing. X squared minus 4x plus 7. And that's all divided by h. So we're going to square the x plus h properly. Remember, that's x plus h times x plus h. So you get x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. Distribute the negative 4, so minus 4x minus 4h plus 7. And then distribute the negative, so minus x squared plus 4x minus 7. And that's all divided by h. So we look to combine our like terms. The x squareds cancel. The negative 4x and the positive 4x cancel. Good. The positive 7 and the negative 7 cancel. So what we're left with is h squared plus 2xh minus 4h all over h. And if you look at that numerator, what we can do is we can factor out an h. So it's h times the quantity of h plus 2x minus 4 all divided by h. Now, the h in the numerator and the h in the denominator cancel out because they are factors. They cancel. So for that whole difference quotient, all we're left with is h plus 2x minus 4. And keep in mind that h cannot equal 0, because if it equals 0 right in the beginning, you get division by 0. So that's our restriction. And there is our difference quotient. It's really all about substitution. Like I said, you will see this in calculus. So for number 12, it's the same type of problem, except f of x now equals x squared plus 2x minus 3. So it's going to be, instead of writing x squared, it's going to be x plus h squared plus 2x, so 2 times the quantity of x plus h, minus 3, minus the entire f of x, so minus the quantity of x squared, plus 2x minus 3. And that's all divided by h. Square the x plus h, you get x squared plus 2xh plus h squared, plus 2x plus 2h, minus 3, and then distribute the negative, negative x squared, minus 2x plus 3, all divided by h. Now we combine our like terms. The x squareds cancel, the positive 2x and the negative 2x cancel, and the negative 3 and the positive 3 cancel. So we're left with h squared plus 2xh plus 2h all divided by h. So just like in the previous problem, we can factor out the h times the quantity of h plus 2x plus 2 divided by h. The h's cancel, so we're left with h plus 2x plus 2, and keep in mind that h can still not equal 0. There is our difference quotient. Problem number 14, excuse me, numbering got messed up. So here it's a little bit different. We're looking at 4 plus h. We're actually given a value for x. So we're still going to do the same thing. It's going to be, instead of x squared, we're going to be 4 plus h squared minus 2 times 4 plus h plus 9 minus f of 4. So minus quantity. Now we're replacing x with 4, so it's going to be 4 squared minus 2 times 4 plus 9, all divided by h. So we square the 4 plus h, we get 16 plus 8h plus h squared. Distribute the negative 2, minus 8 minus 2h plus 9, minus the quantity. Now, inside there, 4 squared is 16, minus 8 plus 9. 16 minus 8 plus 9 is 17. So it's minus 17 at the end, all over h. So we can start combining a little bit. 16 minus 8 is 8, plus 9 is 17. So it's 17 plus 6h plus h squared minus 17 over h. So we get h squared plus 6h, because the 17's cancel, over h. Factor out the h times h plus 6 over h. So in the end, all of that just becomes h plus 6, as long as h does not equal 0. This is all about substitution. So next it says find f of x plus h minus f of x over h. So we're finding the difference quotient, then we're finding out basically when x equals 2. So we're going to do everything for the first part, and then we'll just substitute 2 for x to finish up. So it's going to be x plus h squared plus 2 times x plus h minus 1 minus the quantity of x squared plus 2x minus 1, all divided by h. So we get x squared plus 2xh plus h squared plus 2x plus 2h minus 1. Distribute the negative, so minus x squared minus 2x plus 1, and that's all divided by h. We combine our like terms. The x squareds cancel, the 2x's cancel, and the 1's cancel. So we're left with h squared plus 2xh plus 2h over h. Factor out the h again. H times h plus 2x plus 2, all divided by h. The h's cancel, so in the end we're left with h plus 2x plus 2, as long as h does not equal 0. That's the first part. The second part, like I said, was basically what happens when x equals 0. So when x equals 2. When x equals 2, h plus 2 times 2 plus 2. So you get h plus 4 plus 2, which is h plus 6. And that's what you get when x equals 2. And that is difference quotients. Keep in mind, it's all about substitution. The main thing we're doing that for is it fits in nicely with working with functions, and also as a preparation for calculus next year. Thank you.